We are at the Alamo Draft House, this time in Lower Manhattan, to go see In a Violent Nature. And this time it is with brothers in arms, comrade, filmmaking buddy, Andreas Wagner.
How you doing?
And we're going to give our... wait, do you know anything about this movie at all?
Absolutely nothing.
He knows absolutely nothing. I know a little bit, but I'm trying to forget it. Anyway, we'll give you our impressions in a minute.
What the f***?
So that was essentially a deconstruction of 80s slasher films, unstoppable killer, stalks a bunch of shitty teenagers in the woods. He's an avenging angel. It observes every single one of those 80s tropes. Story-wise, it's super faithful. Like, it doesn't really break any of those rules. But here's the strange part. The camera, and we, the audience, spends all of the time not with the victims, but with the killer. And it led to me to feel a little bit sympathetic, because you realize, like, these are souls that are not at rest, who are living in some kind of limbo, which is apparently, according to some theologians, worse than hell. So, I don't know, these teenagers wake up this dude, and then it's mostly about a dude who seems really cranky about being woken up. And my sympathies were largely with him. And the last thing I'll say is the film was a great example of restraint and unrestraint. It was mostly incredibly restrained until a couple of moments when it decided to be very unrestrained. But anyway, it felt mostly like a nature documentary. What did you think, Dre?
Well, the entire time I was thinking, if this guy is the monster equivalent of a Tesla, and his battery is rage and unresolved anger, what's his range? Because he walks very slowly, but he somehow catches up to all of his victims. And I just wonder, can he walk slowly forever, or only maybe 50 miles?
What is the range of rage?
Exactly.
That's your question.
Is it an infinite power supply?
I personally, I think it's infinite. I mean, he starts off underground for some indeterminate amount of time.
Yeah.
But then, like, he just, like, they remove the charm that's supposed to keep him at peace.
Yeah.
And
he switches on, and he's on 100% of the time. No rest, no recharge. He goes underwater. He doesn't drown.
Which Teslas cannot do.
Cannot do at this point, yeah. I knew nothing coming in. Now I know everything, but I have more questions than when I started.
Yeah, it's a peculiar look. I really enjoyed it, though.
Yeah.
Because, like, I haven't seen a horror film made with kind of art film pacing.
Yeah.
And it's like a very... I can't really recommend it to a lot of hardcore horror films. Horror fans, want kind of more excitement.
Yeah.
And there's a lot in this film of just, like, following a dude walking through fields. And it's kind of bucolic.
Yeah. It's bucolic, and then it's extremely gory.
Yeah.
And very precise and detailed. I mean, it's like he's been fantasizing underground for years about how he's going to kill random people, and he just executes on it. It's like, okay, now's my opportunity to do this move. He's like the figure skater who does like a quadruple axel, or I don't know. That's probably not right.
That's weird.
But he's been dreaming of it, and he just nails it. He's like, I've done that one, on to the next one.
It's very complicated kills. What I was going to say is it's more like when you walk away from an argument, like a day later, you're like, oh, I know what I should have done.
Yes.
You know what I should have said? This guy's kills play out like the perfect, most satisfying kill that the guy could have imagined.
Right, exactly.
Yes.
Agreed.
Yeah. All right. I would say go see it, especially if you're a horror fan. You kind of have to.
Yeah, you absolutely have to. It's from the monster's perspective, and honestly, you never get that.
No, I've never seen that before, and it's very sympathetic.
Yeah,
I thought
I thought so too.